So this post just picks up on the short post that I did yesterday with some advice for lawmakers, Democrats, the media, independents, people with YouTube channels with a large following and podcast programs. So I think also what needs to be done is much more cooperation and coordination to unite more with the European, Canadian, and Mexican groups and organizations. You know, we can have massive screens at our protests here in the States going on simultaneously with protests in these countries, Mexico, Canada, and European countries. We can all be cheering for one another. You know, just all of us being involved at the same time definitely will bring a sense of unity centered around a common cause, solidarity, and community, right? So all of a sudden we bridge the gap between the ocean and show the world we stand with them too, and not what Trump and this administration is doing. That's important. Show these Canadians, show the Mexican public, show our allies in Europe that it is not just what they're seeing or what they're reading. Maybe it's all doom and gloom here and that American society is all for Trump. If we can all do this together, we can show them that there is a large segment here that stands with them as well. You know, we can form groups to hold meetings and seminars so that we can learn from the Europeans in this case. They can teach and inspire us, all of us here, how to organize and resist, right? They've been through this before. And in the case of Hungary, they're currently going through it with their authoritarian regime in Orban, you know, MAGA's favorite boy. There's this anchor on MSNBC, Alex Wagner. She's actually been doing something just this week, going and interviewing protesters there in Budapest. This is important. More of that is good. More of these people on the ground there, learning from one another. Then, like I said, we could all simultaneously protest in the States and in some of these European countries, on the East Coast in the United States, Berlin, Germany, which is having a lot of protests, anti-Elon and Trump ones. They're 5 hours ahead. The East Coast here in the States, and Budapest in Hungary is 6 hours ahead. So maybe a little difficult, but still we can have screens where organizers from all around the world can all be together here. The 50-51 protests going on in the States, we can all do it across the globe. Bring a sense of unity, and again, we're all in this together. This is important, and just throwing it out there.